Hi friends, this is GK Naidu. Today we are going to discuss about the tables. So how we are created the new tables in ServiceNow. So just have a look here. So first navigated to tables in our navigation menu. So in that there is a option, so that is the system definition tables are there. Just you should click on that one, system definition tables. Then if you are observing this one, so that is the already existing in our demo instance almost 4500 tables. So already some tables are already there in our demo instance, that is the 4500 tables are there. Now we are created the new table. We should created the new table for our storage of the new applications. So that is that, just click on the new button and then it may displays the particular form. So in our form, first let they ask you, that is the label, what is your table label. Okay, so that label is, for example, testing table, testing table. Okay, and name automatically will appear here. So that is the u underscore testing underscore table. That table name is the u underscore table underscore testing. Next, extending table. So just listen guys. So that extending table will give you that what are the fields are already there, what are the fields are existing in our tables. So if you are also uh, retrieve those same fields in your new table or in your new application, let they take let you choose the extending table. So that means, for example, if you want to create the similar table of the sys user table, system user table already there, so similar type of the application you should also generate in our custom way. So then, so similar type means what are the details already there in our user form, so the same details you should also retrieve in your application. So then you should also taking as the sys underscore user table, then those fields directly will be available in our particular form. So that means, so sys user is having the, for example, uh, 40 fields already there in existing. Okay, 40 fields, sys user form, okay, system user application already have the some 40 fields in their application. So those 40 fields will be arrived, okay, will arrive on our new application. So that is the testing table. So in our testing table, those all are arrived here. If you are not mention anything here, so then automatically reflecting the, okay, so no fields are arrived, but some default fields are there. Those are the 6 default fields are there. So those default fields will be only arrived in our field, okay, in our application, so in our table also. So let me see that am I selecting the extending table or not. So that is the first, let me take that. So that is the using of the our extending table. Okay, so okay, first let me take to the without taking to the extending of the table. So then let me see that what will happen. So just have a look here, and in this side application is global. Okay, just it's being as a global or not. So that is being already in our global point of view. Okay, global table, and create the modules and create the mobile module. That module name is the here, that is the testing table. Okay, create new, that is the testing table. While you should also creating as the new also, new testing or new form, whatever it may be. New menu name also, okay, created, first menu name also created here in our table while creating the tables. And now come to this place, there is a, okay, bottom some sections are there, columns. So columns means if you want to create the direct fields, okay, right now, then you should also create it here. Okay, columns in our that fields directly created the fields here. And controls, so control is there. So in our controls you should also give the that application number, that means automatic number. If you want to give the automatic number, then then enable the display checkbox. So that is the testing table is the TES, prefix is the TES, and 7 number. Okay, number of digits are the 7 are there. And now application access is there. So application is able to only access of the only particular things, that is the read option and create option. Okay, accessible from all application scopes. Okay, this is all application scopes. Let they give the these all the things. Okay, and is there any this application scope only, all application scopes also. Okay, and update. So these are the things are there. Now you should also submit or save. Just let me make the save here. So when we save the particular form, then you should also generate the one table. Just have a look here. So what will happen? Just have a look. So columns. Now check on the columns. In our columns, how many fields are there? These are the automatic or sorry default fields. Default fields already default fields have been arrived in our columns. Those default fields are, just you should write in your notebooks, that is the created by, created, sysID, and updates, updated by, updated, and number. So the number is, you should also give that is the our auto number. When you are check on the, when you are enable the checkbox of the auto number, then this field has arrived here. Okay, now so you have created the new new table right now. So that is the first you should also write about the tables. So table means simply to say that it is a, so table, just you should write that it is a list of records, or it contains the number of rows and columns. Table is created by it, table is created or table contains with number of rows and columns. It contains number of rows and columns. Then let me give the small briefing about this one. So in our table point of view, let me take to the so that is the list point of view. So one record. Okay, so each row is a record. Each row is a record. Each row is considered to be a record, and each column considered to be a field. So each column is the considered to be each column is seems to be a field, and each row is seems to be a record. So that is the creation of the table. So the table is storing of the some fields, some records. So that records are, so each record, for example, when we observe our incident list view, so incident all. So in our incident all, that may displays the total records of the incident. So that record means one row. So let me take that this is seems to be one row. So that one row is a record. That one row is considered to be a record, and one column considered to be a only field. Okay, so the table is consisting of the rows and columns. And now just have a look how we are created the form. Okay, so just in our particular application, so there are some related links are there. Those are the our methods. How many methods are there for creating the fields? So that is the form design is there, design form is there, layout form is there, form list is there, and show the form is there, and show list is there. Okay, and run point scan. So these all are the some links are there. Let me take the layout form. So for creation of the fields, so already some available fields are there. Those fields are the created by, updated by, and updates. Okay, and the number is there, and sysID. So these are the fields are available in this form. Now let me create the new one. So that is the affected caller. For example, affected caller. So That affected color is a reference data type. Reference. Where is the reference? R. That starts with R. Yes, it's there. And which table? Which table reference it is? So that is the sys underscore user table. Sys underscore user table. So sys underscore user. Yes, user sys underscore user. Just add that. So you have created the one field. Okay. And similarly to create the one choice field, for example. So the choice field is choice based. For example, choice field. Data type is the choice and the field name is type of issue. Just create that choice field. And date field. So that is the start date. Start date. That is the date data type. Now add that. So save that. So these fields, what are the fields have created in our form layout? So that is those all are appeared on our particular form. Close this. So just have a look here in this place. When you are created those fields, those all are reflected in our in this our columns also, in our table columns also. So that is the affected color, start date and type of issue. Okay. Now just you should open the show form. So just click on the show form. So this is the application related to the testing table. So that is the number and affected color and type of issue and start date. Okay, this is the form. You should also created the new application regarding the your table. Okay, regarding the your table. So if you are created this one, that is the Abraham Lincoln. Okay, let it be. So type of issue. So you shouldn't created the choices. Okay, let it be. And start date. So that start date is also there. Just click on the this day. It's fine. Okay, this is the way to creating of the new forms. Okay, new applications but regarding the particular table. Regarding the particular table. So the table is custom table. Okay, that custom table, but that belongs to global. That's also belongs to global right now. If you are submitting this one, this is also a record. This is also storing as a one record. So now let me see show list. When you are click on the show list here, then this is the this is the list view of the particular table. Okay, so this is the list view of our particular table. This record, this row is also one record. This row this row is considered as a one record. And these columns, what are the columns are there? That is the number, affected color and start date, type of issue. These columns are only acting as a only fields on a form. Fields in a form. So that is the table. And now let me see that is the table are reflected in our navigation menu or not. Let me check that. So that is the testing. So just have a look here. Testing table. So when you are created the table, then automatically reflecting in our navigation menu. So this is the new one. So testing table is there. Have a look here. Testing tables. Again we should also get that. And whatever the amendments are there in your form level, then those all are easily to done by the our regular methods. That is the form layout method and form design methods, whatever it may be. Those all are done. Okay, now this is the creation of custom table. Okay, and developing of the some applications. Okay, developing of the some small form, application form regarding the particular table. Okay, so that is there. Now let we go to again we should also make the same thing, that is the tables. Just created the table with the extending table. So what we do while we are choosing the extending table, then let have a look here. So then tables and system definition tables. So already you have created the one new table, so that is the testing table, and again created the another table, so that is the new. In new, so just have a look here. So this is uh, ticket ticket so ticket text ticket testing, for example my table name is the ticket testing. So under our extending table is, so now I want to create the new application for tickets. So I am also created the uh, ticket related, okay, ticket, that means incident. I didn't use the incident. I will also created the new application for tickets. So that tickets, so I am also extending the table, but the table is related to incident. Why? Because same fields we should also use in our ticket also. So that is the incident. Let me see that extending of the table, incident, for example incident. Planet task, okay, change request. Just incident extending of the table, that is there. For example sys underscore lookup using list command. So something is happened. The service now recommends creating custom tables in scoped application. To learn more about creating scoped applications, click here. Okay, click on this one. Leave tables. Four thousand 921. Okay, system definition tables. Okay, now created the new one. Just okay. Testing ticket. application scope global, okay, interaction. Let me take some another extending of the table. Just have a look here. So then what will happen? Testing ticket user, okay, columns, okay. Just save this one. So just have a look here. Actually, our extending table is incident or sysuser, whatever it may be. But those are not available due to the some error here. So that's why I have taken to the someone extending of the table. So that extending of the table name is instance with the table. So in our instance with the table point of view, while we are consider, okay, while we are taking as the my extension table is instance with the table. So then it may also give you that how many fields are there in our table. Totally 39. Okay, 39 fields are there. So in earlier when you shouldn't give the extending of the table, then only able to give the only 6 fields or 7 fields. Okay, 6 fields only. But when you are add on the particular extending of the table, then those fields are also reflected in our particular form. So that is the benefit of extending of the table. Okay, and now let me see that after that show the form or layout of the form. Layout method, configure form layout method. In this form, so whatever the fields are just you needed, so those all are will be put it, okay, in our selected list. That is the number, and just so number is there, and the roles, and our created by, and application, so link to this page, and order number. So these are the fields already available. Okay, those all are available. So now save that. So that means you should also utilize, you should also retrieve the those particular fields in a form level directly to utilize the those fields. You shouldn't create the again also. So show list or show form. Just click on the show form. Just have a look here. So title is there, number is there, and created by, and order, and application, and roles, and some sections are also there. Some sections. These sections are belongs to our extending table sections. Okay, those all are easily to grab the by the help of extending of the table. Okay, extending of the table. Just go back. Okay, and again there is some related list also there, that is the access controls, access control list, and labels, and database indexes are also there, and subscriptions. So those all are available while creating the particular table. So just update it here. Just update it here. So just have a look here. So one table has created without extending of the table. So when we are created the without extending of the table, so then the table only give you the default fields. That fields are created by, updated by, and updates. Okay, and some another field also there, updates, and sys id. So mod count, sys mod count is there. So those are the fields are available only in our without extending of the table. when we are extending of the table, so when we are giving the extending of the table, when you are included the extending of the table, then what are the fields already there in our extending table, those all the fields are okay able to utilize in our form, okay, in our form. So that is the benefit of our extending of the table and without okay without extending of the table. So that is there.